So today we are going to be doing something different. We are going to be predicting every Euro game. So let's go ahead and get right into it. This is probably going to be a pretty long video. Now I'll start off with it. Germany versus Scotland. Germany obviously coming back off a 2-1 win against Greece. Scotland coming off with a draw, a 2-2 draw with Scotland, a Desmond. Did I say Scotland there? Scotland weren't playing Scotland. Scotland were playing Finland, 2-0 up, then they bottled it 2-2. Scottish fans could probably say the same as us in last Euros fan. But I only see one result here. I only see one result. And it's Germany win. I'm sorry, I can only see the score. Germany 2, Scotland 0. Anyways, let's go over to the next game, which could be very interesting. Hungary against Switzerland. These two teams they've pretty much been in opposite directions for you know, the last couple of years. Switzerland always managing somehow to qualify for the big competitions, Euros, Nations League. I'm pretty sure you don't have to qualify for the Nations League, but you know, World Cup, Euros. But then Hungary Switzerland never used to be in the World Cup, but Hungary used to always be in the World Cup. But they've not been in the World Cup since like 1986, which is crazy. This is going to be a very interesting game. I think people are writing it off because it's not two big teams, but this is kind of interesting. And I'm going to go with Hungary 1, Switzerland 2. I'm just shading Switzerland for that game. And Spain versus Croatia. Group B is going to be absolutely crazy. Now, this game is on Saturday the 15th of June, which is next week. Wow, it's next week. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry. Anyways, Group B is going to be very entertaining. But you know, some other teams could be, some other groups could be very entertaining as well. But every match day, and you'll see it soon, every match day on Group B, there's always a standout game. Spain v Croatia. Last time it's finished 5-3 to Spain in the round of 16. But this is the group stage now. I do think Spain will win. Not a comfortable win, but I see Spain 3, Croatia 1. It's not that many defending in, the grand schemes of things. 4 goals, 3-1. Italy versus Albania. Now, Albania are the kind of, team to be written off. I feel sorry for Albania. They have to qualify. I mean, they want to qualify for the World Cup. I don't think they've qualified for the World Cup before. And they finally qualify for the Euros, the second Euros, and they get put in the group of death. But it is how it is, I'm sorry. As you see, Italy win. I'm going to be quite, fast with this. Italy 2, Albania 0. Now, Poland versus the Netherlands, which is going to be very interesting. I think this is one of the, interesting part of the games in match day 1. Poland versus the Netherlands. Poland have been in some interesting form. Netherlands have been in some great form. They beat Canada 4-0. I'm pretty sure they play Iceland on Monday, which, would be another win for them. I'm pretty sure. Or they can lose 1-0 like we did. But Poland against Netherlands, I think, is going to be Poland 1, Netherlands 2. Slovenia. Slovenia versus Denmark. Interesting. Slovenia against Denmark. Slovenia qualify for their second ever Euros. Denmark qualifying, quite a lot for the Euros. Denmark's semi-finalists in the Euros last time. But you don't know of Denmark. Denmark came off a 2-1 win against Sweden. Slovenia, I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't really know what last game they did. And I'm pretty sure they beat the USA a couple of thingies ago, which is quite big for them. I'm going Slovenia 1, Denmark 1. I'm going to say it ends as a draw. Now, Serbia versus England. The thing is that it's so weird with England. We normally, pre-season to the tournament, to like tournaments like World Cups and Euros and stuff, we do, we lost 4-0 to Hungary. But then, we lost 4-0 to Hungary, and then by that time, in 4 months, it would be the World Cup. So we lost 4-0 to Hungary, but we got to the World Cup quarterfinals. So we do turn up for big games. I'm going to say we turn up for this game here. I'm going to say Serbia do get a goal. I'm going to say Serbia 1, England 3. Now, Romania versus Ukraine. I think this might be one of the boring, it could be the most boring game. I'm looking through here. Do I have some other ones that I'll get to soon? Romania versus Ukraine. Now, this is interesting because it could be a really a free-flowing game, or it could you need to outscore the person to win. But it could also just be a really a 1-0 or a 1-1 or a 0-0. I'm gonna go Romania 0, Ukraine 2. Belgium versus Slovakia. I do really see one winner here. Slovakia, they've been pretty alright, but Belgium, they've been pretty good. You've got the likes of Trossard, Kevin De Bruyne, you've got the likes of Lukaku. It's Courtois maybe if he's going. I'm gonna say Belgium. I'm gonna say Belgium pretty comfortable. Belgium 3, Slovakia 0. Now Austria versus France. Then I do see a win for France, but I think it is going to be very hard to do. Austria are I almost said Australia then. I'm not American, trust me. Austria, I think France will win this quite comfortably, but the score won't reflect the game. So I'm going to say Austria 0, France 2. I think Mbappe might get 1. Now, which could be, I think this is the most boring game. Turkey against Georgia. Yeah, it's Georgia. Chill out. This was going to be Turkey versus Greece, but Georgia have somehow gotten to a Euros competition. It's crazy. But Turkey, maybe underdogs. I'm gonna say, I could see a lot of possibilities of it. I don't really see a Georgia win. You know what? Because it's the most boring game. Well, it probably is the most boring game. I am going to probably go. You know what? I'm going to go Turkey 0, Georgia 0. I think it will be a 0-0 stalemate. Portugal versus Czechia, which could have a lot of potential, Czechia is that team which, they beat the Netherlands last time in the last 16. Yes, they beat the Netherlands. People saying that Czechia are going to finish 4th, bottom. They could, yes they can, but Czechia are one of those teams to watch, but this Portugal side have some crazy talent. Ruben Diaz, Bernardo Silva, Pepe, who's like ancient now. Obviously, how can you forget Cristiano Ronaldo? Fabio Vieira, if he's playing. But yeah, I see a Portugal win. I see it quite comfortable. Portugal 3, Czechia 1. Now, going over to match day 2. So these are my match day 1 predictions. Hold on, let me zoom out for a second. All of my predictions are right here. All of my match day 1 predictions are right here. Let's go over to match day 2. And we're starting off match day 2 with Croatia against Albania, which is going to be on Wednesday the 19th of June. Okay. Wow, I'm looking at these games on match day 2. Like, this is crazy. I mean, looking at on my phone, it's crazy. Croatia v Albania. Albania, as I predicted, lost 2-0 to Italy, what I said. And then Croatia lost 3-1 to Spain. So they lost by 2 goals. I'm saying quite even game, but not a draw. Croatia 2, Albania 1. I'd actually see Albania taking the lead and holding it on until maybe like half time or like maybe the 60th minute. But over here is Germany versus Hungary, which has been a pretty intense game throughout, decades. I mean, centuries. Well, not centuries. But Germany versus Hungary. I do see a Germany win, but Hungary could make it interesting. You know what? I'll take that back. I'm going to say Germany 2, Hungary 2. I think Hungary do get a point. Scotland against Switzerland, which could be a very interesting game again. Oh, these games are... Oh, I'm so excited for the Euros, man. I'm so excited. Scotland versus Switzerland. Now, I see this game being pretty low scoring. I think it won't be like a 4-2, a 4-3, a 3-3, a 2-2. Not like a, like a bossing game, like a 5-1 win for like Scotland or someone. I see it being pretty, maybe there's a goal in there. Maybe there's a goal. Maybe there's just 1 goal in this game. Maybe there's 2. I'm going Scotland 1. Well, Scotland 0, sorry. Switzerland 1. I think Switzerland get the win here. Slovenia against Serbia. Now, this is a very interesting game. Slovenia have a lot of, good... I mean, they're Slovenia, Oblak, got Sesko and players like that. Pretty good. But Serbia, Mitrovic, like all these incredible players. I'm going for... I think the shares will... Wait, the spoils will be shared? The shares will be spoiled? I'm not sure. Slovenia 2, Serbia 2. Now, this is the game which I'm not really most interested on. Well, Wait, hold on. I said the wrong thing. I'm the most interested on in our group games. Denmark versus England. The rematch of the Euros 2020... Well, it would have been Euros 2021. Semi-finals. I think we do get this over the line. It'll be very hard. I think it'll be the rematch of the semi-finals. And I think it'll be the rematch of the score. Denmark 1, England 2. Spain versus Italy in Group B again. I told you. We had Spain v Croatia. And now we've got Spain v Italy. Group B does not disappoint. Anyways, let's see it over here. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, Spain versus Italy on Thursday, the 20th of June. So in quite a while. I think so. Spain got 3 points in my predictions on the first day. Italy, I'm pretty sure they did win as well. I'm going for a draw. I mean, 1-1, I think. Spain have lots of, incredible talent. Pedri, Gavi, Rodri. We've also got the, person that should be doing his homework right now, Lamine Yamal. In goal, David Raya, Unai Simon. I wonder who they will take. But yeah, I'm going Spain 1, Italy 1. Slovakia versus Ukraine. Now, this game is going to be very interesting because I think whoever wins this game, or if there is a winner, they go to the next round. I'm going to say, though, I don't think there's going to be a winner. I'm going to say Slovakia 2, Ukraine 2. Ukraine have some really good talent. They've got, obviously, Mudryk. They've got Zinchenko. They've got Mikolenko. They've got some absolutely class players, as well as Slovakia. Now, this could be a very interesting game, though. Poland against Austria. The battle for, Poland, I think I predicted Poland to lose, and for Austria to lose again. Now, these two teams are going to want to bounce back, if my predictions are correct. But I think there will be a winner. How do I say that, though? Yeah, I think there's going to be a winner. I think it'll be Poland 1, Austria 3. Right then, and now we can finally get into probably the biggest game of match day 2. Spain v Italy is pretty big, maybe the second biggest game. The Netherlands against France, which is crazy. Imagine them being in the same group. France obviously beat Netherlands 4-0 whenever they tried to qualify for the Euros. Now both teams have qualified for the Euros, and both teams will play each other. I don't really see a draw. It could be, maybe I do. A draw I most likely see is a 2-2, but I think, or a 1-1. I don't think it'll be like a 3-3 or a 4-4 draw. I think it'll be Netherlands 1, France 2. I think France just get over the line. Then Georgia v Czechia. We go from probably maybe the biggest game to one of the least biggest game. Georgia v Czechia. Now, this is quite a it's quite, obviously if it's on TV I'll watch it because I'm that kind of person. But Georgia v Czechia. I think this could be a low-scoring game. I do say that, but Czechia just beat the hell out of Malta 7-1. Oh, I don't know, man. I really don't. I think I'm going to go Georgia 0, Czechia 1. Turkey against Portugal, then. Which is also really interesting. Turkey have some class players. Portugal have some very class players. I'm pretty sure Portugal are like the 4th favourite team to win the Euros. Which is, crazy. I'm pretty sure it goes England, France, Germany, then Portugal. I do see a Portugal win here. I don't really see Turkey getting any points from them. If Ronaldo's still cooking, then Ronaldo's probably going to be, by the time this rolls around, probably, how old is he? How old is Ronaldo? Hold on. Wait, quick little intersection. How old, intersection of the video, how old is Cristiano Ronaldo? No, oh my god. How old is Ronaldo? 39. He's 39 years old. That's some pretty good stuff there. I think Portugal will win. I think it'll be quite comfortable. Turkey 0, Portugal 3. And then again, it is, you know, maybe, I don't know, man. I mean, Belgium v Romania. I mean, it could be interesting. It could be really boring. I do see a Belgium win. I think I see Belgium 2, Romania 1. Now, the final match day. Match day 3 of 3. Switzerland versus Germany. Now, I see a win for Germany. I see a 2-1. Going on to the next game. Scotland v Hungary. I'll be a bit more quick with these. Scotland v Hungary. Interesting game. Do you think Scotland might nick a point here? I think it'll be 1-1. And then we've got our good old Group B. But you know, this game is kind of... This could get really ugly for Albania. And I think it will. I think Albania will score in this game. But Spain have just the brilliant talent. I think it'll be Albania 1, Spain 4. Croatia versus Italy. Again, Group B. Amazing games. I say amazing games, but I wouldn't want to be, you know, I wouldn't want to be in Group B, obviously. Or Group Beach, sorry. No, I'm not calling you guys a swear word, alright? Shush your mouths. I'm calling it beach. Right? You heard me. I see a quite entertaining game. Even though there might not be like, you know, 3 or like a 6-goal thriller, I think it'll be a very entertaining game. Croatia 1, Italy 2. France versus Poland. They met in the World Cup in the last 16. The game before England. I didn't want to remember that day. France v Poland. Obviously, gotta feel sorry for Poland. They are probably gonna become. They're probably gonna be last in this group. But, you know, Poland got some good talent. But I do see France doing it. I see France 2, Poland 0. France 9 points on the board. Netherlands versus Austria, which could be very interesting, actually. I'm just thinking about it now. This could be very interesting. You know what? There are some. Normally, there are some shocks in the tournament. This might not be a big shock, but I'm gonna go Netherlands 1, Austria 1. And then over to Denmark versus Serbia, which maybe could be the game that could see second and third switch places, or the game that could, dare I say it, win the group. You know, if Serbia are like a point behind going into the final day, the third, Denmark is second. If we draw to Slovenia, but I do see. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna say I do think that Denmark were gonna draw. But you know what? No, I'm going Denmark 3, Serbia 2. I think it's gonna be a very interesting game. Now, England v Slovenia. I'm pretty sure if we win this, we win the group. And I think we will win this. Sorry to my Slovenian fans. I do really think that this game could be, you know, this game could really be, you know, quite bad for the, you know, Slovenian fans. I am gonna say we kind of batter you. I'm not joking. I don't know why I almost said I'm joking. I am sorry, but I'm going England 4, Slovenia 0. Which means we top the group. Maybe. I don't know. Ukraine versus Belgium. This could be maybe a first v second reality. Maybe Ukraine, if they win, they could maybe top the group. But, two teams with pretty good talent. I do see Belgium getting quite far into this competition. I'm going to go. You know what? You know what? I'm going to go. Maybe the shock of the tournament. I'm going Ukraine 1, Belgium 0. Yeah. Yeah. And then Georgia versus Portugal. You know what? I'm going to go for another shock. I'm going to go for another shock. Why not? Georgia 1, Portugal 6. I'm sorry, Georgia. I got your hopes up. I'm sorry. Czechia versus Turkey. Right, how can I... No. No, I'm going to... D2. D2. Yeah. Anyways, those were my predictions. Let's show you around. I keep on zooming in. I need to zoom out. So, these were my matchday 3 predictions. You can pause the video here if you want. Matchday 2 predictions. Wait, is that... Yeah. Matchday 2 predictions. And then matchday 1 predictions. Good. Very good. Very awesome. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time. I'm very excited for the Euros. And I hope you guys are too. But yeah.